Hey guys, 420 Dragon here. We are back for match 5. We are 2-2 in this league with Esper Familiars right now. We're playing against an unknown opponent, and I just kept this hand without thinking about it by accident. We are against Tron. They play Expedition map on turn 1. This is not looking too great. We have a handful of lands and cards that don't do much against Tron. So I guess I'll go get a Plains here. I probably should have mulliganed this hand, realistically. Probably play a Faithful next turn alongside a Bounce land. And our opponent F6'd their own turn. That's pretty fortunate for us. Either that or they just actually didn't have a land. And we top decked a Familiar, which is the best draw in our deck. So we'll just go ahead and play that on turn 2. And we're kind of off to the races now. If we draw like a Compulsive Research, we're just almost in full control of this game. Our opponent skipped a turn. Wow, and we draw Compulsive Research. Oh my gosh. How do you do it, 420 Dragon? I don't even get it. Like, why did I just draw Familiar into Compulsive Research? That is so dumb. This deck is dumb. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and discard a land here, and then play my Bounce land. Pick up Island, I suppose. I'm guaranteed to play a white spell next turn. I can probably just discard a second Aqueduct. I probably could have actually discarded the Faithful. Card almost assuredly does nothing in this matchup. If this is a Wretched Gryph or that's super fine. I don't care at all. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. So now we can just play our fam. We can either play a second island. I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm just going to cast Preordain and plan to play a second island and snap that. It's not bad. Yeah, why not? I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll just snap this guy. Play a Seagate. Like, now we just have 2 fams out. It's kind of, like, impossible to come back from this. We draw Mole Drifter to go along with our Ghostly Flicker. This is just ridiculous. How did this draw become so good? I kept a garbage hand. This is ridiculous. Alright, so this is definitely the power of this deck against like any sort of Tron type of strategy. This deck definitely is not a typical Tron deck. Ulamog's Crusher is not where I would recommend that you be at with your Tron decks. Do not think that card's very powerful. It's actually interesting what we do with our Flicker here. I guess we are allowed to draw 2 cards before we decide. So we will do that. If we draw a Snap here, that'd be pretty nice. Ooh, another Flicker. That also works. I'll just Flicker my land and my Mole Drifter. Draw 2 cards for free. Get a Mole Drifter in play, and we drew Snap. It's perfect. I'll just go ahead and play this. Yeah, why not? I'll get a fam down. Snap his Crusher. Play a Mole Drifter. And you can see it's cool. So versus Tron, we definitely want another Familiar. And this guy's Tron deck looks like it sucks. So we probably just can like cut their Faithfuls, and I guess I'll bring in a Turn Aside just in case he has like Earth Rift. Earth Rift is really annoying. It's for those of you guys who don't know what Earth Rift does, I think it's from Odyssey. It has Flashback. It's a 4 mana, 1 red and 3 colorless sorcery that says destroy target land, and it has Flashback for red, red, and 5 colorless. So this hand, yeah, this hand's fine. I'll keep this. We have the ability to play either Familiar on turn 2. And we have like a Seagate to sort of try and stitch our draw together. And our opponent doesn't start off with a map this time, which is fortunate, though I guess they just have the naturals. We draw Pirates. So here I'll just play the Aqueduct, pick up the island. Probably pitch an island. I don't, in general, like pitching islands. I think island is one of the best cards in the deck. Wow. Okay, sure. They have a 4/4 that searches out another copy of itself, which is fine. It's 5 mana, 4/4. Cool. I will gladly accept you playing 5 mana 4/4 every turn for the rest of the game. It's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, I'll just play a Seagate and try to start setting up our familiars. We just want to get our mana online. It's another snap. I think I'm just going to take the Preordain to try and dig us to familiars as soon as possible. And this Crackland Shaman's a little bit annoying. He's able to sacrifice artifacts to threaten our Nightscape familiars, but other than that, there's not actually much that the Shaman is able to deal with out of our deck. So I don't hate it. Like, if we just draw 2 Sunscape familiars, it just basically does nothing. He's gonna probably go get another tower and just like play some fatty, and we can snap it. So snap is actually probably pretty valuable in this matchup because our opponent is just playing dumb fat creatures. Like, this is just gonna be an Ulamog's Crusher, sure, it's fine. We draw a Muldrifter, that's pretty good. I'll play that. I guess I could actually just play Pirates. I'll probably do that actually. So I'll just snap this, untap my lands, and since I have 7 cards in hand, if I played Muldrifter I would have to discard, so I'm just going to go ahead and play Prosperous Pirates. And we have Reaping the Graves in our hand, so if we'd like to, we can just double block on the Assembler. I think I'll probably actually just take 4. If he Rolling Thunders us out, like if he plays like Tower, I don't even know, like Star, Rolling Thunder, which probably doesn't even kill us. I didn't do math. Yeah, that would suck if he killed us, but I don't know. Seems unlikely. And yeah, this way we can have our Flicker do some nonsense next turn. These are just gonna play a Crusher again. That's fine. So we kind of need to find another snap at some point. Let's see, we have 7 mana, so I guess I can just Preordain. Bottom both. Yeah, so I'm gonna play land first. Go for the Evoke. Stack my triggers correctly. Draw 2 cards. Cast the Flicker on my Prosperous Pirates and my Muldrifter. This way, if I draw a snap, I'm able to cast it this turn and avoid sacrificing 2 permanents, which I do. That's pretty sweet. So I'll cast it. And yeah, this is pretty sweet. Let's see. So I can just Flicker again. Why not? This allows me to cast a 3 mana spell afterwards if I so please. I could have gone for just full draw, which might have been good, or I could have also left it up to get a free block out of the deal. Those both might have been options I should have considered further. But overall, I'm pretty fine with how this is played out. We have Mnemonic Wall next turn to potentially bring back a snap if our opponent decides to play Ulamog's Crusher again. We can double block with Prosperous Pirates and either a Muldrifter or a Seagate. In either case, that seems pretty effective. And our opponent, if they have another Tron land, they can play the 5/5 that they searched out, as well as the Ulamog's Crusher that we know they have in their hand, which is not too big of an issue. The 4/4 doesn't do too much. Though I guess it would actually be a little bit annoying because they could sacrifice it to Crackland Shaman and deal damage to both of these guys. Which, I guess it's actually not annoying, never mind. That's fine, yeah. Alright, so it looks like they're just going to play the Crusher. It's fine. Self-assembler, cool. It's fine. So next turn we'll probably just play Wall, snap the Crusher, and let's see. If they come in here, I'll easily block. Definitely not going to sack a treasure to cycle Ashburns. Definitely going to play a Familiar this turn. Since I'm going to be planning on playing 2 blue spells anyway, Familiar's basically free. Okay, actually, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna play Mnemonic Wall and think I'm just gonna get back Ghostly Flicker actually. This way, next turn we can just like, I don't know, we can sack 2 islands, it's not like too big of a deal. And then we can block with both of our creatures, flicker the Prosperous Pirates and the Mnemonic Wall. Okay, this is actually a little bit annoying. Because if our opponent plays both self-assemblers, they can actually sack all these things to Card Clan Shaman and stop our combo. Just a little bit annoying, I didn't think about this. It's kind of annoying. This is fine. We'll probably just let him have it as far as like threatening to activate Card Clan Shaman goes. Like, that's fine. I can just leave up Flicker. And look to find another familiar. You're probably gonna sack. Cool, no 4/4 coming in. That's nice to see. Yeah, this is pretty. No, wait. Yeah. This is a good play. Okay, so I kept the Mole Drifter alive. I mean, because with the Card Clan Shaman it says without flying. So if I do this, and he sacks all the self-assemblers in response, which he will do, which is fine. I'll get to draw 2 cards. Keep my Mole Drifter around. All my familiars will die. That's fine. And 2 lands is not that great. So we draw Seagate. It's not super useful. I guess I'm just gonna play Prosperous Pirates, land Seagate. Could just not play the Pirates. I almost like that. I think I will actually do that. Just not play Prosperous Pirates here. I can then hit a Snap if I'm lucky enough, or cast a Reaping the Graves if I so please. So I could Reaping for 2, get back to Mnemonic Wall and Sunscape. Might be pretty good. Or I could wait. If my opponent plays a bunch of spells next turn, I can maybe get back more stuff and not have to discard. I guess I'm willing to take that chance. Seems fine. Also, if my creatures die, I can potentially get them back too. I'll just pass. So, for the Annihilator trigger, I'll probably sack either both creatures or 1 creature and 1 land. Probably both creatures. Yeah, that seems good. Lands are going to be pretty important here, as I'm trying to basically combo off in 1 turn. Or like play Dinrova Horror to buy some time. Okay, another Crusher is not that big of an issue. Play another spell, please. Another spell. Okay, nah, dang. Alright, so I'll just play Reaping. Yeah, I'll get back the Familiar and the Mnemonic Wall. Boom! That's a great draw. So I'll go Familiar. Let's see, I can go Wall. Snap like a guy. And like play Mnemonic or play Dinrobo or bounce the other guy. It's probably pretty good actually. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm just gonna bounce this other guy here and play the wall to return the flicker. And then this way we can just sort of make it so our opponent never really gets it bored again. If they're able to deal with our wall or Dinrobo Horror, that's fine, but honestly it seems pretty unlikely. They have no colored mana in play, which is usually pretty bad for the Tron deck. You can just play 8/8s, but I don't really care about 8/8s. Yeah, here comes the 8/8. Cool. Nice. It's a pretty big creature. That's a pretty big creature. How do I ever beat that thing? Oh man. What have I gotten myself into? Oh. Alright, so now I just win. Now I can just play the Prosperous Pirates. Flicker the thingies. And GG. Cool. And we've finished 3-2. Not bad for starting off 1-2. So yeah, there it is. First league in the books with Esper Familiars. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy and subscribe and continue to love Esper Familiars. And gosh, I love that deck, dude. It's so fucking good.